Hi, Bob. Thanks for having me over. Are you excited about moving to New York? Would it be okay if I gave myself a quick tour? Great. Let's use the kitchen table so we can lay everything out. Now, I have now the first thing I'd like to do is review your situation and what's important to you about making this move. Is that okay? Now, I have three bottom line questions for you. Are you ready? Number one, are you definitely ready to sell your property? Fantastic. Number two, are we priced so it will sell, or are you okay with it just sitting on the market for a long time? Great. Number three, Bob, and most important, do you want me to get it sold for you? Great. Bob, the purpose of our meeting today is twofold. Number one is for me to provide you with some very important information about what it's going to take to get your property sold for top dollar and get you to New York by December, right? And number two is for us to decide today if the right thing for you is to partner with me in the sale of your home. Does that sound fair enough? And whether you decide to hire me or not, I hope it will become clear through our meeting that my commitment is to help you get what you want. So I'm not interested in just getting a listing. I'm very interested in helping you get to New York by December, because that's what you want, right? Then we're on the same page. Now, there's really there's really one key item to address today, and that is to determine the right price to set on your home that will cause it to sell, right? Because obviously you don't want to put it on the market to have it not sell, correct? Here's what I'll do. As soon as you decide to hire me, I'm going to do everything it takes through my action plan to get your home sold all the to get your home exposed to all the qualified buyers in the market. So the key today is because that's the kind of exposure you want, right? So the key today is for us to establish the right price that will make those qualified buyers excited about your house when they see it. Does that make sense? In preparing for our meeting, I did a thorough market study, also known as a comparative market analysis. Are you familiar with this? There are three main parts of the study. First, are active listing. These are these are your competition, right? I call this dreamland because people don't know what they're actually going to get for their house, right? Second are the expired listings. You know what these are, right? The houses that didn't sell at all. They wanted to sell, but something happened. I call this Never Neverland. And can you see why? Because you never want to be here. Number three are the sold listings, are sold. And this is reality because this is what homes are actually selling for in this market right now. Does that make sense? Great. The purpose of the market analysis. Oh, so this is where we're focused today because in order to get you to New York by December, what category do we want your property to end up? Sold, that's right. So the purpose of the market analysis is to determine the value of your home. First as a buyer will see it, and second as a an appraiser. First as a buyer will look at it, and second as an appraiser will look at it. You understand why that's important, right? First the appraiser, because that's who the lender will hire to determine the value of your property um, based on what homes are actually selling for in this market, right? Which is what buyers are actually paying for now. Does that make sense? Second is to make sure you price your home in a way that will make it attractive to buyers, because is a buyer just going to be looking at your home, or are they going to be shopping around and comparing your home with others? Obviously. So as they're shopping around, what are they comparing? Right, they're comparing the conditions. So they're they're comparing features such as quality, condition, location, and of course they're comparing price, right? Are you ready to take a look? This home is comparable to yours. See how many bedrooms it has, and how many bathrooms, and how big is the garage, and how many square feet, and what was the price on that, and how is that going to work, and how many days on the market, how many days, and how many days was that on the market, right? And how is that going to work to get you to New York by December? Exactly. So based on what the market is telling us, what price do you feel are going to get buyers excited about your property over the competition? After looking at your house and reviewing what the market is telling us, I'm suggesting we list the house at $2 million. You can see why that's the right price, correct? Because that will get you the best price for your home in this market in the best time possible. Because that will get you the best price in your home in this market in the best time possible so we can get you to New York by December. Won't that be exciting? Fantastic. Do you have any questions about anything we've covered? Are you ready for the next step? The net sheet gives you all the costs associated with selling your house and how much you're actually going to walk away with after the sale of your home. That's something you'd like to know, right? These are all of the standard closing fees and expenses for sellers. Any questions on that? Based on a realistic sales price of $2 million and a closing date of December 1st, here are the estimated total net proceeds to you at closing. Bob, is that a number you can live with? Great. So we'll get it on the market at $2 million, which we agreed is the right price, correct? Excellent. Well, I'm ready for you to put me to work. Are you ready? Go away. Are you ready for the next step? Can I lay out for you what's going to happen next? Here are the highlights. First, we want to make sure your home shows its best. Second, I'll be preparing all the marketing for your property and launch my pre-marketing campaign immediately because you do want us to get the most exposure for your property as quickly as possible, correct? Next, we launch our exclusive 10-day marketing blitz. Does that sound exciting? Right. So your house will be marketed to all the potential buyers out there and every agent and their buyer through the multiple listing service. Plus, I have it syndicated to over 5,000 real estate websites, including all the most popular ones that buyers go to online. And you do understand how important that kind of internet exposure is for you, right? Excellent. Because blah blah blah. Because you do want me to get the right exposure that will get the best buyers in here, right? Awesome. Because that's exactly what you're gonna get with me. And with that exposure, assuming the market responds the way it's supposed to, we'll be getting a lot of buyer traffic, and with that traffic we'll be getting a lot of offers. I'll be negotiating those offers to ultimately get you top dollar for in the best time to get you to New York. Are you ready for that? So, are you ready to start packing? I don't mean today, but soon? Excellent. Any questions before you're ready to let me help you make this move happen and get you to New York? Awesome. I'm going to have you initial here on the CMA and the net sheet, and then we'll take care of the rest of the paperwork, and I'll get to work. Congratulations.